Marketing challenges have piled up for advisors because of the lingering effects of the COVID-19 pandemic, alongside rapid changes in regulations, social media, technology, and other factors. Increasingly, the expectation among clients is that advisors provide holistic services, and it's proving to be a particular challenge when it comes to the ability for a firm to effectively tell its story. So I'm going to share a list of marketing do's and don'ts for financial advisors for the emerging opportunities and challenges that advisors face in 2023 and beyond. So number one is to devote the appropriate resources to marketing. There are a lot of complex and evolving stories to tell in the financial services space. Now, whether an advisor is breaking away from their long-term home office or they're looking to capitalize on a new partner platform distribution opportunity, these are not simple stories to tell. So in many cases, professional support might be appropriate, and it may not be as costly or complex as a practice leader assumes. So number two is to have a clear point of view. If there's one single thing that makes a firm stand out from its competition in today's marketplace, it's having a true point of view and a true passion about a specific aspect of the advisory and wealth creation process. If a client can't look at your website and get a good point of view about what you believe financial planning actually means, that's a red flag. And far too often, firms take pains to outline their process in marketing materials, but they do nothing to communicate their unique passion or goals. So consumers today are very wary of cookie-cutter messaging, whether it's coming from a financial advisor or from any other professional service provider. Whether that firm believes in wealth maximization, the protection of retirement assets, or any other goal, this should be made very clear on the website and in the marketing materials, which is why I don't send out marketing materials. 3. Targeted outreach always outperforms. So advisory firm leaders with little marketing experience often assume that casting the broadest net possible will end up resulting in the best outcomes, while in reality, that approach is at best going to be inefficient, and at worst, it's going to be entirely ineffective. So performance data shows clearly that firms which target a specific niche, whether that's geographic or based on the ideal client type, get so much more out of their marketing spend. A tighter focus almost always results in better outcomes in terms of definable and measurable marketing goals. So now number 4 is a big one. You want to emphasize your team and resources, right? While some financial advisors may have operated as a true solo practitioner in the past, the reality in 2023 is that the vast majority of advisors are working with at least a small team behind them. And this should be made clear in the marketing effort. Now, I don't mean to say that a practice led by a single advisor can't service clients well, but I do think that showing the team behind the lead advisor is important, because in today's marketplace, clients want holistic services, and they know that they're going to need access to different specialists to serve their evolving needs throughout their lifetime. From things like tax mitigation to portfolio management, there's just so many different parts that are going into the planning process. So sending the right message is about showing the extended network of resources that you as the advisor have available to tap into as needed. Even if you are truly running that one-person shop, you likely have partners or turnkey asset management programs that you can point to. These are the partnerships that you need to showcase. And lastly, number 5. Speak to the consumer like people, not like students. One of the best things I see today from a marketing perspective is that firms are speaking to consumers like people. There's now a more casual tone that's going into financial services marketing that has not been there traditionally. Previously, firms put a premium on demonstrating some kind of complex expertise or communicating some type of a tactical advantage in their marketing materials. While with a traditional advertisement, a typical consumer probably had to go ask someone that they knew in the industry about what the firm in question actually does. You also had to pull out your magnifying glass to read the fine print at the bottom of the advertisement. So today, these things are changing. Increasingly, advisors and product creators are trying to speak to people more conversationally and trying to relate to their consumers. And here's a bonus. Number 6, market yourself as a solver of complex problems. Effective marketing of financial advisory services strikes a fine balance between emphasizing the complexity of the job without making people feel like they're being talked down to. The message cannot just be that this firm is your new best friend and they'll take care of everything for you with ease. I believe that the right message underscores that financial planning is a complex topic, but one with which you can get the right help. Firms today still tend to fall on one side or the other of this spectrum, with marketing messaging that is either too focused on complexity or too focused on simplification. Now, as we enter into a world in which trust and fiduciary level service is highly prized, you can't just skirt around the complexity. You can't make things seem so simple that the end client doesn't realize everything that goes into your work. Otherwise, they won't truly value the work that you do. So that's going to be it for today, folks. White Bass, work in progress every day and see success. Salute.